Hello everyone, my name is Leandri. Welcome to Leandri Crafts. Today I'm going to be showing you guys all of the pages that I have colored. Not that there's a lot. I started my adult coloring journey in April 2024. So I'm also going to be showing you the top 5 pages in each book that I would like to be coloring next. I'm also going to briefly tell you which coloring supplies I've used. A lot of the stuff I either bought locally or from Temu, but I'll tell you guys a bit more about that as we look at each page. Let me quickly move all of this to the side. So the first one that we're going to be looking at is Small Victories from Johanna Basford. Just find... I have one complete page in here. So this one I did in July in 2024. This small little vignette over here, I followed a color along that Kira from A Pictured Purpose did. Then I took the colors from that little vignette and brought it into each of the other ones. So this was very fun to do. I used my Brutfuna pencils, probably a white Posca pen and some cheap glitter pens that I really won't remember the name of, but this was a very fun page to do. Then the ones that I've marked that I would like to do is this small one over here, these small vignettes as well. I think each with a different type of sky would look very cool. Then I've also marked this page. I really enjoy these shelf pages. I want to go very colorful with this one, obviously. Then I also have this bottle page. I've seen this done so many times and it just always looks so cool. Also with like a nice aqua water and like an evening sky or sunset or something. Would be cool. Then I also got one for Space Timber. That would also be very cool. Also seen this done a lot of times. I really want to do this page. I actually want to do this one too. And then the ice cream page. Really looking forward to the ice cream page. Can't decide whether it will be pastels or colorful or something. Changed my mind quite a lot. So that is that. Small Victories from Johanna Basford. The next book I have is A Million Kittens by Lulu Mayo. This is an uncolored book for me. I'm looking forward to doing a page in this book. Over here, what did I tag it for? Probably the shelf page. Yes, it was the shelf page. Like I said, like shelf pages. Ooh, and then this one. I am really looking forward to this one. And I saw this on someone's channel. PollyPutsTheColourOn. Yes, PollyPutsTheColourOn. And I just adored the color palette that she chose for this page. I already told her that I'm going to draw heavy inspiration from her page. So I'm really looking forward to this one. What else did I tag? This one with all the kittens in flower pots. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to all of it. Some more shelves, obviously. Shelves, bottles, dragons in bottles. And then the last one I have tagged in this book. Another shelf page. But yeah, this one can also be very colorful. I like this. And that is A Million Kittens. The next book I have is A Million Little Monsters from Lulu Mayo. This was my first Lulu book. I only have one finished page in here, like most of my books. This one I also obviously really enjoy doing. This was in June 24. Over here I still marked when I did my pages. I don't do that so often anymore because I was thinking I paste them on Instagram as soon as I do them, but then for videos like this, I don't know when I did them. Any case, so this one I just went colorful with all the candy colors that I could think of. I added white Posca pen and then also some other gel pens over here. But it's not Langyo. It's before I got my Langyo. Long before I got my Langyo. So I don't know what gel pens I used here. And some glitter pens. And some metallic paint brushes. Yeah, you can see the glitter a little bit. But yeah, enjoy that one a lot. Then the other ones that I have tagged in here. Just take that out. Got this one with the robots. Donuts, robots and donuts. That just sounds like it could be cool. I like this night image with the moon and everybody sitting on the moon. Looks cool. And this one, because I like coffee. I hope it's not tea. I'm going to color it as though it's a coffee cup. Also tag this one. This I just thought will look really cool with some paint drips. I only realized now it looks very Halloweeny. So like oranges and purples even for the rainbow would be cool. Got this one with the planets. Another cool Space Timber one. Even this one next to it. So looking forward to those. That's Million Little Monsters. Next book I have is Meine, Reise, Durch, Asien from Rita, Berman. I think I also only have this one completed page at the moment. This was September in 2024. I don't even know if I said the previous page was with my Brute Funers. I only have Brute Funers, so everything, if it's pencil, it will be Brute Funers. So obviously, Brute Funers, got some gel pens over here. Don't know what it was. White Posca pen. Some of the white might be Sakura Jelly Roll gel pens. Yeah, I really enjoy doing this one, like a cyberpunk Tokyo style with all the lights and stuff. So this took quite a while, but it was very, very fun to do. Ooh, over here I realize now I started using my glaze pens, the Sakura glaze pens. Yeah, use those. Then the ones that I would like to color is this one. Obviously I would like to color them all, like I said. Looking forward to that one. Also got this one tagged. Saw another beautiful one did just today on Instagram, where the lady had made the whale yellow. I can't remember her name, but it looked very cool. What else? This one with all the ice creams and donuts and the sweeties. This can be very colorful. Looking forward to that. This one I've also seen done a lot. Very colorful, tropical vibes. And then same with this one. Same reason why I'm looking forward to it. And that's Meine, Reise, Durch, Asien. Next book that I have here is Meine, Reise, Durch, Europa, also from Rita, Berman. Got a few more done in here. This was the first page that I did. It wasn't a color along from Shelly from Shel's coloring journey, but it was one of her pages that I followed. And I don't think I made a lot of changes. Maybe like here and there was a building that I did in a different way. But the rest was all from her page that I tried to copy. This was June 2024. Again, my Brute Funers, lots of gel pen and the white Posca and the gold jelly rolls. I don't know if I'm going to try and show you the glitter. You're not going to be able to see. But yes, I did that one. Also finished this one. I really enjoyed doing this. And I did vignette for vignette. This was in September 2024. And I really enjoyed this color palette. I used all the same colors on every little picture. Also glitter pens and the jelly rolls and the white Posca, all the same stuffs. I actually think, was that only those two? Yeah. So the other ones that I've got tagged is this double page spread. I've seen this done so beautifully so many times. Really like to do this one. And what I'm now wondering, yes, I'm saying I want to do this one next, but soon. Like this one is from the one that I have finished. Where is it now? There? I mean, you can see it's over there. So I'm assuming that, oh yeah, I know I've seen this. Yes, and that's also one of the ones I want to do. So they're all from other pictures that are in the book. How cool would it be to then, on this page, pull the colors that I did on the original pages? Thinking. Might leave this one for last. Then, oh no, I don't have that tag. This was for the finished page. I adore this one. Every time I see it, I just want to color it. The Paris one, really looking forward to doing that. And then this one with the cat in front of the cake shop. Very pretty. That one was tagged for the completed. Also looking forward to this one. Oh, actually this one too. So more than top 5. It's difficult. The Europa book. The next book that I have is Meine, Reise, Durch, Africa. I have completed a few. This was the first one that I completed in this book in July 2024. I really love doing this one, and I would really enjoy pulling these colors across to this page eventually. Obviously, like I said, everything is done with brute funers. Got Posca. Then I have some glitter over here, metallics. That was a cool one. Then for this one, I followed a color along by Karen from My Colorful Country Life. And I would really, actually it's not that I want to, I am going to. I'm planning a color along for this page using these colors. So keep an eye out for that. It will be coming soon. Did I do any other pages? No, so it's only those two. Then I have also tagged this front one with all the different animals. Very busy picture, but I think it will look lovely once it's done. Also have this one with the fireplace, and I'm not good with light sources at all, but this might be interesting to try that out, or I might just mess it up, who knows. And then this one, I'm also looking forward to making this very colorful. I need to decide whether I'm going to follow Karen's color along that she released just the other day, or whether I'm going to do my own thing. But whatever I do, again, I would love to be able to do them together. I think that would be very cool. Next one that I've tagged is this South Africa one, because this is where I live. Not by the ocean, but I live in South Africa. So I will love to do this one. And then also, I tagged this one, but again, I would like to do them together. I think it would be very beautiful. All the colorful drinks. Very cool. And that's everything I've got tagged in the Africa book. The next book that I have is A Cute Fantasy Adventure by Little Nook. I've only done one page in here. I can find it. And it's actually the cover page. I also tried to, I didn't do the background, but I tried to go for the color scheme that I had going on for the froggies and the sword and the stone. I really enjoy doing that one. I used touch alcohol markers on top and my brute tuners on top. So I did base, not just base, but colored with the alcohol markers and then the brute tuners. Did I add? Oh no, this is like I thought I added some metallic on here, but it's the one of the metallic brute tuner pencils that I used. And then obviously the white Posca pen. The ones that I've tagged in this book, they're also very cute. I really want to try and do light sources with the alcohol markers as well, the crystals, and I just think they can look very cool. You can either color them plain or you can just go all out. Go very cool. This one, I don't have a plan with this one yet, but I would like to do it. Tag this one. Can be very colorful also, and then the rock monster. And maybe more like glowy symbols. Glowy symbols, yeah. Oops. Tabs aren't very sticky. And then this one. Again, glowy. You can see I'm going for a theme here. And this one. Cool portal. Really cool portal. That's all I see. That's cute fantasy adventure. The next book that we have here is Enchanted Galaxies. And this was illustrated by Alexandra Zacharakouris. Sorry if I mispronounced that. So this is an untouched book for me. The pages are single-sided, as you can see. But I'm not quite sure how you tackle small details like this with alcohol markers. Maybe I'll try it on one page, but I was thinking more to use my pencils on this. But yes, this is the first page that I tagged, this hippie area 51 page. I think this will be very bright and colorful. Then I also have this one here with the lady with the planet on top of her crown. Looks cool. And then this one with aliens doing their washing. And then a turtle flying through space. And this one actually makes me think a lot about one of the Hannah Carlson's pages from her space book. It just gave me that vibe, and I think that's why I liked it and would like to do this one. And that's what I have for Enchanted Galaxies. The next book that I have is Girl Moments from Coco Wyo. In here I have done quite a few. This was the first one that I did. I used my touch alcohol markers and white Posca pen and some paint pens. Not sure which paint pens, but I used some paint pens. I enjoy that a lot. I can see here's already some yellowing on my green leaves going on. That's what that side looks like. Oh, that wasn't my first page. This was my first page. Yes. Also the touch alcohol markers, some glitter, white Posca, all of the same stuff on all of these pages. So I really enjoyed this. I added in the brickwork for the building. I enjoy doing that a lot. And cobblestone on the pavement. Only afterwards thought about I could have done that like a chalkboard. Don't know why I didn't, but it's still cool. Tried to do the bushes over here. But yes, did that one. What was after that? Then I did this one. Also enjoyed this color palette a lot. Tried doing some of the patterns that I've been seeing flying on social media. Glitter on the phone. Enjoyed this. And then the last one I did in here, I was very proud of. This one I did with my new Chen Rui alcohol markers, and I basically went and looked at my own kitchen and took inspiration from there. So I really like this one a lot, and I did this as a sped up color along on my channel, so you can go watch that if you would like to. So yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Ones that I have tagged in here. Oh, no, there's one more. Wasn't the last one I did, but I enjoyed this a lot. Obviously, I'm not the first person to do this sticker effect, but I saw this on Facebook and I was like, yes, I want to do this. So whenever I have a page like this, this is what I will be doing with it. I enjoyed that a lot. That's so cool. Now I've also tagged this page here with the doggy getting after his bath. And then this one, really like to do. This one I would like to do with the light, the shadow effect, the light effect. I would like to do that. Same with this page, the whole TV light effect. I want to do it. Was that the last one? Yes. So that's Girl Moments. Next book I have is my book, it's Whiskers and Friends. So the ones that I've tagged in here, I have still not done my first page. That will be the next thing that I do. But I would like to do the cover page. This was actually the first picture that I have colored digitally. So I would like to recreate my cover with the alcohol markers. And then I tag my test color page because I want to turn it into stickers. This is actually the first page that I am going to be doing the crystals. We're trying to do some lights from this crystal, and I want to do a portal over here and light bouncing off of the cave walls. This will be coming soon. I also want to do this music room. I can see like not necessarily black and white tiles, but maybe like different colored tiles, the whole disco type of thing going on this page. So that's Whiskers and Friends. Then over to my bigger books. First one I have here is Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Basford. I think over here I've only finished this page in July 2024. I really enjoy doing this a lot. I did look at Karen from My Colorful Country Life's version of this page for the background, how she did that, and then I basically went and did my own thing. Try to stick to a color palette. I think it came out quite cool. I also got some, the gold Sakura jelly rolls going on, white Posca pen. Try to do a see-through glass over here, and like the blending over here on the bee's wings. Yeah, I enjoyed this page a lot. Definitely no other ones done in here. So the ones that I've tagged, Shell Fade. I obviously like to do both of these together. Then I would also like to do both of these together, space pages. Looking forward to them a lot. Also have, not that shelf page, just because I wanted to stick to 5 and already not sticking to just 5. This magic page, yes, purples and oranges and greens, looking forward to this. And then I need to decide whether I give each of them like small little background or whatever. And I've also got this jar page, more like a small victories type of thing. Looking forward to that, with the little rooms. That was quite cool. And that is Rooms of Wonder. The next book that I have is Johanna Basford's Worlds of Wonder. Yes, this was the first one that I did in here. I think this was also the first Johanna Basford page that I did ever. Yes, in May 2024. This was very, very early on. Brute Funas, Sakura Jelly Roll, my Posca pen, or no, this wouldn't even have been the Posca, it would have been Jelly Roll. Some no-name glitter pens, and then chalk pastels that I bought locally that I haven't fixed to the page, so it will be coming off. And then I also used my electrical eraser to do the bokeh circles. Yeah, I love this one. Then I've got tagged. I keep on just like want to get rid of my tags. This I don't know if I tag both, but I obviously want to do both of them. I think this will go awesomely together. I do both. Yeah, definitely. Over here, I tagged the 10th page. Just looks cool. This floating island, it's a flying fish. Yes, want to do this. I think I missed. Yes, I missed a completed page. I'll show you guys just now. This I also want to do both. Yes, both. Sweets. Ice cream. So yes, I'll also finish this page. It was my first and only white lines page. I enjoyed doing this a lot. This was in January 2025. Got lots of loose glitter. What did I use here? Oh, so what I did here is I have water brush markers. Don't know what type, what brand. I put that onto a piece of plastic and diluted it with water, or picked it up with a brush and water, and then I did the galaxy. I know I followed somebody's color along for this. I really can't remember whose. And then on top of that, what did I do? I can't remember. Did I do something on top of that? I really can't remember. Yes, then I used my white Posca pen for the outlines, and white Brute Funa pencil for some shadows, and acrylic paint pens for the clouds. I wanted them to look like some nebula clouds going on. I really can't remember what I did to create that galaxy. That's so funny. It did bleed through a bit, the water markers. So sad about that. But do something creative over there. Yeah, lots of glitter everywhere. And then, ooh, what did I try out over there? I think that was chalk pastels. Maybe that's what I did. Okay, I'll go back just now. Close that. I also tagged this underwater page. Made me think of like Ariel and her kingdom, the father's kingdom. So I think what I actually did over here might have been chalk pastels on top of that. And it does look like I sprayed it with a fixative. It does look like that. Obviously it didn't work for the glitter. And that is Worlds of Wonder. The next one we have is Johanna Basford's Magical Worlds. I know I did a few in here because I got this book right after, or was it for Christmas? Yeah, for Christmas 2024. So I colored a few pages. This one was right after Christmas, was in December, end of December. For this, obviously, again, Britvuna pencils, some random glitter pens, Sakura and white Posca, and then this little borders, I think was also, it's a water pencils, water soluble pencils. Can't remember which brand. Also something that I just got locally, but I enjoy doing that quite a lot. I think this was, it was the first time that I did this, and I used a hair dryer to try and dry it more quickly, and then the page was doing this, and I got very stressed out. So it does look like, you can see it, but it was worse. And some jelly roll glaze. And then because it was doing this, I also then afterwards tried to iron the page. And then it basically got rid of all my glaze. Because I put on an extra piece of paper over here, and then at the back, and I ironed, and it actually, and you can see over here, there's pieces of the jelly roll glaze that came off. So I won't do that again. That's how I learned. Then, this was very cool. For this side, I followed Karen's color along, my colorful country life, and I brought the colors across, and I did this one on my own. That was a lot of fun. It took a long time, but that was also, I didn't write this down, but it would also have been like early 2025 that I did that. No, there's another. Has to be. Yes. This one was also early January 2025. I just decided on a few colors, and I did all of them with those few colors, with lots of white Posca pen and a few other jelly roll pens that I have over here, and glitter pens. And then I used a, what do you call those things? A compass? Is it a compass? I'm not sure. To draw the circles for the little vignettes. I really enjoy doing that. I obviously like to bring these colors over to that page. I think that would be cool. Not that I have that page there, but yeah, it would be cool. So I have this one that I would like to do. Also give them different backgrounds. And it's just a wide variety of little pictures on this page. And then, just seeing that we're still in frame over there. Also love this one. Don't know what colors I would go for, because obviously I've seen it done Christmassy. I've seen the pinks and the blues. Maybe I'll do mine Halloween. And then this one, I would also like to do Halloween. Would have sworn that this is a Halloween book. This one I won't do Halloween, but I really look forward to doing this one as well. And that is Magical Worlds. The next book we have is A Fairy Tale Journey with Little Forest Friends by Sayuri Kobayashi. I'm obviously not pronouncing that correctly, but this is an untouched book for me. And let me show you what pages I would like to do. This I would like to also do as a double page spread, or do them together. Again, all the sweets. I do like it. I do like sweets. Then this one, this is a double page spread. I'm just trying to think what fairy. Obviously, this is Hansel and Gretel. What is this? I do not know. But we can turn it into Greatest Showman. That sounds good. Then, although I didn't tag this one, because I don't want to tag everything, this could really be The Greatest Showman. Then I would like to do this as a double page spread, Alice in Wonderland. And obviously, like stuff like this, I would like to bring in those colors, like the light blues and the yellows and the reds. Ooh, this will probably be the first one that I do. Got this. I don't know what fairy tale it's supposed to be, but this is My Little Pony. This is what this is. That is what it will be. And then, of course, Little Mermaid. Now, definitely want to do both these pages. And that is then a fairy tale journey with little forest friends. Then the next one we have is Usagi-san's Fairy Tale Fantasy Picture Book by Katori. This is another untouched book for me. I really just do not have enough time. And I think also lately I've been reaching for stuff that goes quicker, and I know these books, they're not going to go quick, and I really want to do them justice because I waited for them a long time, but I'll do it. First one I tagged is the shelf page, the introduction page. I really want to do that. And this is basically the reason that I bought the book. Saw this one completed. It's just awesome. And this underwater one, I think it can be very cool with the blues and all the corals and all the different colors. This got more sweets, but it also looks like a witch's pot, so I'm not sure what exactly is going on here, but it looks cool. And then this one has smaller details, but it was just really intriguing to me with all the little rooms. Actually, I'm only noticing now that this is a double page spread because you can see here where the leaves and the tree. I did not realize that at first, so I'll have to do both. And that is Usagi-san's Fairy Tale Fantasy Picture Book. And then my last Japanese book is Polar Bear Adventure Cruise by Yuki Mochipan. Again, not pronouncing that correctly, and if I am, that's cool. But the first one that I have tagged, I think it was this one. Yes. Almost the cover, not quite. There is one at the back that looks like that. But yes, this is the one I tagged. Probably be cool to do them together. And then this chapter introduction. Surprise, surprise, if it's not shells, it's sweets. This one definitely. This one actually too, Halloween. Then I've got this double page going on over here. The underwater Ferris wheel and ice cream truck. That looks cool. That's sweet. That too. But I tagged this one, another double page spread with the hot air balloons. And that is the Polar Bear Cruise. The next one I have here is Dream Voyage by Malpameni Chatipanagiatu. I can't say it any quicker than that. Sorry, Malpameni. I love your book. So I have done one page in here. That was my first completed page. I used my Brutfuna pencils, obviously, and I finally got some Jelly Roll Stardust. So now I can tell you what glitter pens I'm using. And then like for on the flowers and the tree trunks and the owls I want to say ears, I don't know what you're going to call them, but I did that with Languo gel pens. And this gold over here is also Languo. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. Actually went a lot quicker than I thought it would. The owls took long. That's the page I have in there. This is also the last pencil page that I actually got done. And then I tagged the following pages. This one, all the fairies and the castles. I'm not even going to try and see in each picture what everything I can see, because the more you look, the more you really do see. But this will be cool. And then the cover page. I really love this one. I got this one tagged with the library. This, I think, will just look amazing. Lots of possibilities. Obviously, there's going to be galaxy somewhere in this page. And then this one with the different moons. Oh, and all the hot air balloons. Very cool. I'm calling this the Aladdin page. That is all that I have tagged for Dream Voyage. The next book that I have is Mania Volume 4 by Gabby Wolf. I have done one page in here. This one. This went very, very quick. I think this is one of the first pages that I based in alcohol markers and then just went in and did the shading with my Brut Funas, added lots of glitter gel pen and white jelly roll. This was December 2024, and I just stuck with the same color palette obviously for each of them, and I enjoyed this. And I stuck so heavily towards with this color palette that I even made her look like a little troll. Not troll, a Smurf. Oh my goodness, a little Smurf and a purple rabbit. Then the ones that I have tagged in here is this little one with the different vignettes. You can see that I like doing that types of pages. And then this one, I think that's the cover page. Yes. Okay, here's the cover page. I'm just trying to think whether I'll go with this color palette. Maybe. Surprise, no? Surprise. And then this one with the cans. Looks cool. Different the shops. Yes, definitely a cookie shop. Don't know about the other two. And then this one with the hot air balloon. What do you call that? Boat. Yeah, so that's everything I've got tagged in Mania. The next book we have is my first color by number book. It's Creative Havens Around the World by George Tufexis. The first page I did in here was this one. I did this with water brush markers. And I don't think I'll be doing that again. Yes, they didn't bleed, but they gave me quite a headache. That was not good for me. And then the next page that I did, completed that just the other day, was this one. For this page I used various different types of acrylic paint pens and also Languo gel pens. And then afterwards I put in some of the black lines again with a Sakura Pigma brush pen. I've got a color along of this up on my channel if you'd like to watch it. Then pages that I've tagged in this book, I'd like to do is this tropical one over here. Can't remember where they were in the world. This one should look pretty. that one. And then the last one I have tagged here, I think that's Venice. And that is Around the World. The next book that I have is I think this is the second Coloring Heaven that I have. This is Fantasy Romance Special. This is also an untouched book for me, and the ones that I got tagged in here is this one. And the next one is this cute little one. This one with a dragon. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to color these yet. We went to see the live action version of How to Train Your Dragon a few weeks ago, and basically that's all I can see when I look at that book. And then this one. And then the last one I have tagged in here is this one. So cool. And that is the Fantasy Romance Special. Then, my latest book that arrived is Little Hatchet Heroes Disney Princesses Mystery Coloring Book. For this, I'm not sure if you guys would want to see the stuff that's at the back, the solutions. I've only started one picture in here. I'm almost finished. Oh, let's try doing that. Yeah. I'm really enjoying this. I'm using different types of acrylic paint pens that I bought locally, and then a few of the colors are my Languro gel pens. You can see the difference when it's not the paint pens. And my red didn't want to cover completely, but that's also okay. It's still very fun to do. So yeah, there's stuff like that I would like to do soon. Yeah, I'm not gonna give everything away. Not everybody wants to see, but yes, very excited for this book. I'm also contemplating whether I want to buy the Languro acrylic markers, the new Big 260 set. I think that might be a good investment. Still waiting on a few reviews before I do that. The next book that I have is my only Kirby Roseanne's book. It's Alien Worlds. I'm part of that Instagram group where we work through this book, but then I couldn't just do it in order, and then I did the first one that I did, and then after that I haven't come back to it again yet. But I just really wanted to do this page, and this took me so long. But I'm just trying to remember now. There was a How to Color Like Rita Berman video that Kira from A Picture Purpose did. And I basically went and I took the color combos that she used in that video on Rita Berman pages, and I used them on the flowers. And then I took those colors and then just use it on the rest of the page because it is so colorful. Not completely happy with whatever happened here. It's like I should have gone and checked what other people did. I tried to fix that in so many different ways, but the rest of the spaceship I really like. How I made the metal effect. Obviously, the shadows and stuff that Kirby puts in helps a lot. I wouldn't be able to do that shadowing myself. Then, pages that I have tagged, although we're supposed to be doing them in order, is this one. I was thinking the other day, I actually had something in mind for it, now I can't remember. Probably something from Harry Potter, I don't know. Then I have this one that I tagged. Kinky paper. This made me think of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and that looks like the the rock that's always protruding from like Area 51 movies and the Roswell series. So yes, I'm gonna do this. Got this one. I've seen beautiful versions of this page with pinks and teals, purple. And then I would like to do this double page spread. Also seen awesome ones of this. Oh, I lost the tag. Oh, it was this one. It's the cover page. I'd like to do the cover page. And I would like to do it in these same colors. Yes, I would. And that is Alien Worlds. Next up, we've got my first Hannah Colson book, Grains of Gold. I really couldn't decide which one to go for, so I decided to go for the all-in-one. You guys know what I mean. So I've completed one page in this book. Was this one. It was in August 2024. This was actually one of, I think, Amanda's color palette challenges, if I remember correctly, that I based these colors off of. So that was really cool to me. And I used obviously my Brutfuna pencils. Over here some chalk pastels with my Reise for the poker, bubbles, jelly roll, some glitter pens. I didn't even mention that for Alien Worlds, all the same stuff. I enjoyed doing the wings and the hair. Yeah, love that page. Then, what else do I have tagged? This double page. All the magic and don't like spiders. But I will color it. Yeah, this looks cool. And then I also tagged this double page spread with the cat and the witch and another cat and the weenie page. I love that. And then this one, the lady and the unicorn, also a double page spread. Do them together. I don't know what color palette I will go for. Lots of glitter. Either very colorful or very pastel-y. One of the two. And then this one, same story. Do them together, either very colorful or pastel-y. I've seen them done both ways. Very pretty. And that is Grains of Gold. And then the other Hannah Colson book that I have is Tales from the Midnight Masquerade. And yeah, I've also completed one page. And it's this one. This one I enjoyed a lot. I'm very proud of this one. I was looking online. I was just on Instagram one day, and it's a lady that does makeup. All weird kinds of makeup, and she does her hair in all kinds of funky ways. And I took a screenshot, and that is what I tried to recreate here, is the makeup that she had done in that picture. I also used my Brutfunas and some metallic paint pens. Acrylic, this was my Posca. This was a struggle. This is so patchy. And then chalk pastels, the Jelly Roll glaze pens, and then I sprayed it with fixative. I did spray too much. You can see the ghosting over here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this page, but something. And I haven't tried the fixative again after that, because I'm afraid, but I have to, because now I sit with pages that just come off on everything. But yes, I can't remember whether I tagged this page for that or for this, but I will definitely like to bring these colors across to this page as well. I think that would be very, very cool. Then I tagged this party page. This lets me think of that party kiddies book that Hannah has. This will be cool. Another party page that I would like to do. These two I would also like to do together, like a type of Alice in Wonderland theme going on there. That's how I see it in any case. And that is everything that I have tagged at Midnight Masquerade. The next book I have is Steampunk Darlings by Hannah Lynn. I think I've got 2 pages done in here. Yeah, this was, oh, not that. This was the first page that I did in here. This was in June 2024. So I used my Brut Funers, also different kinds of glitter pens and white jelly roll, the chalk pastels for the gradient in the background. I think I used some type of eyeshadow for the smoky stuff coming from the balloon. And then I actually tried and I failed. Or to me it felt like that initially. I used my alcohol markers to base the clouds. And that turned out weird. I would be able to do it differently now, but they still look okay. Yeah. And I tried doing some brassy, goldy effects here with the pencils. I think that came out cool, and the goggles. Yeah, I like this. This is also the first page that I did with skin combos that I saw on Karen's channel, Colourful Country Life. Okay, and then where's the other page? Keep on going past it. It was this Alice in Wonderland page. This I also enjoyed a lot. I brought in the traditional Alice in Wonderland colors, and then I drew in the background to look like the Cheshire Cat. This was August 2024, and I put in the border with some glitter paint, and we've got the white jelly roll or the Posca, whatever I used on here. Other than that, it's just the Brut Funers. And then the ones that I've got tagged in here is this one. Looking forward to colouring her. Let's go over here, the cat and the books. Looking forward to that one. Not sure what I'll do with the background. Probably just also like a chalk pastel. Don't think I will colour each flower. And this undersea one, pirate, looks cool. And then this one, yeah, this looks cool. I like this because it's gonna have like this blue for the water and orange for a fish with all these metal colors going on. That will be cool. And that's everything that I have in Steampunk Darlings. The next book I have is Colouring Heaven's Fantasy Pets Special. And to be honest, I bought this for the Hannah Lynn pictures. But I also tagged this image from Anna Proteus. This is not a style that I have coloured before, but it does look like a very pretty picture, and I am going to try and do it justice. Then I tagged this Hannah Lynn page. This is the one that I'm probably looking forward to the most. I will definitely be trying to match this one to the images I've seen online. Also the image that the diamond painting is based off of. I'll try to go with those colors. And this one just shouts Katy Perry, so that is what I'm going to be doing on this page. And then I've also tagged this one. And that is everything for Fantasy Pets Special. And then the next few books are some of the very first books that I bought, that like locally in shops, not even online. So whatever I could find, I bought. So this henna book, and I think this was actually the first page that I colored. Not ever, I mean, I colored as a child. But when I decided, ooh, I like this adult coloring thing, I want to try. Where's this page? I put it so far away because I want to forget it. I just saw it. Oh my word. Did I not tag it? Let's just start looking at the ones I tagged. Maybe I'll just find that page. So I was actually thinking that I would probably never pick up this book again. And then the other day when I was going through all of my books to tag and prepare for this video, I thought by myself, I have all these cool Langio pens with the very small tips that would be perfect for these pages, and this would be the perfect pages to use for Amanda's Color Cube challenge every month. Color Cube? I can't remember if that's what she calls it. And I'm pretty sure I've seen other people have color challenges every month as well. I could use those challenges on these pages. So I just went and I just tagged a few because really it doesn't really matter because they're all like this. But I tagged this one and that one. Like I said, they're all very much the same. Some are a bit more spacious than others. That one's very intricate. I really did not find my colored page. But I promise you it's here. Like I said, trying to hide this. This was in May 2024. I don't mind for this. I blended, I followed, or not followed, I watched Karen's blending for beginners on my Colorful Country Life. You can hear that I watch a lot of her videos, I learn a lot from her videos. And then I tried doing this fade background. My poor pencil was this short after I was done. This was obviously not the right way of going about doing this, but yeah, there it is. I like the colors, I just don't like the background. But yes, that is what I will use this book for. It's for those color challenges. That is my henna book. Following one is also one of those early books. It's Color and Relax, Colorful Therapy. This actually has the first picture in. The other one, the henna one, was that the first one? No, that was the second one. The henna one was the second one I colored. The first one was actually this. This one I enjoyed a lot and I was very, very proud of this. With all of my drip blending going on this page. And I used glitter pens. I don't even think I had the white jelly roll at that stage. No, I didn't. But luckily, like this already had that sticker effect, and then it also only had it on some of the elements, not on all of them. But yes, I was very proud of this. This was April 2024, and I did afterwards realize that the pink is ghosting on this page, but that's okay. So I've tagged this sandal page. I think that would be cool. You can see I pressed very hard with my pencils and I didn't realize yet that I had to put pages underneath so that this doesn't happen. I tagged this pumpkin. And funny how now after, like again, when I went through these pages to prepare for this video, I was like, but this looks a lot like the Zen Doodly stuff that everybody's coloring from Millie, Marauder, and I think this could actually look cool. So books that I was not planning on picking up again, I now look at a bit more differently. Like I said, the sandal page. Also got this one tagged with a witch and the moon. And this castle, the dragon in the clouds. And drinks page. Yeah. So that is my colorful therapy book. Another one of my early books was Power of Magic, and this was illustrated by, I'm going to tell you now, Veronica Pitkova. Sorry for mispronouncing. The page that I did in here, I was very proud of. I am still very proud of. This was just so colorful. And I used my chalk pastels for the background because, again, yes, I wasn't going to color each and every one of these little things and add glitter onto them or whatever. And then I used highlighters here on the sides and lots of glitter pens. All of this is outlined in glitter. I've got the white jelly rolls going on and some silver pens, some more metallic. All of this was outlined in glitter pens. I was very happy with how my son turned out with the shading. In person it looks very 3D. And this was in May 2024, so I really like that page. The other ones I've tagged in here. And these pages are also very, very zen doodly, very busy. But I mean, if you for a moment just block out everything that you have here on the back of these shelves that looks like wallpaper and just focus on what's on the shelves, then it's not that daunting anymore. And then one of these again. And I say one of these again because I had a similar page in my Galaxies book. Whoops. Very thick paper. Got these different jars with different elements inside of them. Just looks cool. Whoops. Like I say, thick paper. You think you're busy turning, then you went past. And these, I'm gonna assume it's tarot cards because I don't know what tarot cards looks like, but it looks like the type of thing that's gonna fit into this book. So this looks cool. And again, I will not be coloring every little item on this background. And then I tagged this one because, again, I'm just seeing portal. That was Power of Magic. The next few books, not really the next few books, this book and the next book, I bought locally in a shop. They were very cheap, and I bought 2 sets of each with the idea that I would be doing some buddy colors with my daughter in these. So this is Relax with Art Pocket Collection, and look at that. I have tagged, that's the front cover, that witch, and then this creepy doll. Shelves. And the spooky house. Very simple. Again, yeah, single-sided, but I'm gonna use alcohol markers on this. Maybe I'll surprise myself, and maybe it's not that difficult. But this one, when I saw it, doesn't make you guys think of the Charmed House. This will be colored as the Charmed House. And that is Relax with Art Pocket Collection. And this book is also Relax with Art. And this, yes, this one came with the pocket one. They came as a set. So it's also still untouched, but I've tagged the front page, the cover page. I also have this fairy one. These ones I might see, okay, alcohol marker, but again, the thin line. thin lines. Although bigger spaces, thin lines. This unicorn, this can be very cool. All the different colors. And then this one, just for some or other reason, gives me Taylor Swift vibes. And then another Little Mermaid page. Yes. And that is Relax with Art. And then the next book is also one of those, the same brand as the Relax with Art. It's Around the World, a Global Coloring Journey. This one I've actually had for a very long time. A very, very long time. I know there was a page in here somewhere that I started with pencils years ago. I should probably pick up that page, and I just saw it. This, I mean, shame. Shame. So I tagged this one. I think that can be very, very colorful. And now, because I just follow a color combo for skin, this doesn't have to be so daunting. None of these. This Amsterdam one, I want to make it, I think it's an Amsterdam one. It looks like Amsterdam to me. I would like to do it with the colorful buildings. And then this one. This Africa one. This. That's everything I have tagged in Around the World. I actually forgot that I have this Coloring Heaven as well, the Fantasy Mushroom Special. This is also an untouched book for me. Untouched booked. Did I say booked? Untouched book. Untouched book. I tagged these mushrooms. Don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I tagged them. And then this one with the... At first I thought it was Night Sky, but yeah, it's in front of the mushrooms. That's like some special smoke or something going on there. And then this one. Oh, and these are all, is it all by Lainey? No, it's not all by Lainey Dow. This one, for instance, is Lainey Dow. Oh man, now I didn't check. That one's also Lainey Dow. Also Lainey Dow. Maybe they're all. We'll see. No. So this is by Maritel. And this one is by MD Nausha. This looks cool. And that is what I have in Fantasy Mushroom Special. Then I have another one of these Relax with Art books. I don't even know when I got this. Probably also long ago, but I haven't colored in here. I tagged these New Year's guys over here. I think they will be cool. Some more food. This one. This one. And then this one, because that's where I spend most of my time, in front of the computer. So that's for that Relax with Art book. And this is then the last physical coloring book that I have. After this, there is a few printed pages that I will show you. I didn't in those select 5 pages each that I would like to do, because I don't print everything. I just print whatever I would like to color. But yes, so this is also one of those first books that I just bought locally in the shop. Color Therapy Anti-Stress Adult Coloring Book, Coloring for Peace and Relaxation. I only did one page in here. I need to find it. It's also single-sided pages, and they're perforated. So I did this one. This one was actually before I got my Bertfunas, which then also makes me think and remember back. So the one with the cakes that had the white lines already, and the henna one with the terrible background, those were all before my Bertfunas. It was a pencils. It was 24 pencils. I Write was the brand's name that I used on these pages, and I was really impressed. I mean, that was a really cheap set of pencils, and I could also create blends quite nicely with them. Probably I had to work a bit harder. I mean, I have one Prismacolor pencil, and that's a white. So I don't really know how it feels to color with a Prismacolor, but I'm assuming this is a lot harder. But yes, I used lots of different types of glitter on this page for the leaves and things on here. This was, like I said, very early April 2024. Let's see, what did I tag in here, and did I have any plans, actual plans for this? Okay, so this page I tagged because this isn't something that I would usually do, because it's more realistic-y vibes. So it would be interesting for me to color this and see if I could do that, because I don't know how. Then I tagged this one because it was more doodly and cute, and I could actually see myself coloring this. But I do think it will be pencils and gel pens. Then again, with the realistic type of flowers. This I tagged because it looked easy, and I could maybe actually use alcohol markers. Oh my goodness. Yes, alcohol markers. You can see a lot of these pictures that are just cut off. No. This one, I was thinking just also different, maybe draw in my own doodles, patterns, something to make it different. Okay, and that was then for color therapy. So the first page I have here is from Rita Berman, and I believe this is the page that she brought out as a promotional page when Meine, Reise, Durch, Europa was about to be released. So I printed this out, and I used my Bertfunas and my chalk pastels for the background with my bokeh circles. I really enjoy doing those, and the white jelly roll pen and some cheap glitter pens that I also have on there. Yeah, I just really enjoyed this color palette, and this was the first time that I did like this type of goldish effect with my pencils. This was in May 2024. There's some of that makeup eyeshadow. And then I did this one in October 2024. It was also a promotional page that Rita gave us. Got lots of silver glitter going on there, and the Bertfuna pencils, and the jelly roll, my jelly roll. I enjoy doing that one for Halloween. Then this was the first and only page I've done from Mystic World from Coco Wyo. This page I based in alcohol markers and then went over with my Bertfunas. Also got the jelly rolls going and some paint, metallic paint pens. I wasn't too fond of this color palette, I must be honest. Maybe it's the orange and the pink together over there. It didn't quite do it for me. Then this one I was very proud of. This was my first page from Trisha Cabot's Moonlight Dreams. Trisha, I'm very sorry if I'm mispronouncing your surname. But yes, I enjoyed this a lot. I also based it with touch alcohol markers, and then went over with the Brutkuna pencils and the jelly roll, white jelly roll for all the little stars. Also really liked how I made the whole background to be a starry night instead of just backside of a bookcase. So I enjoyed that. That was August 2024. And then the second page from her book that I did was this one, with the little mouse that lives in a teapot. This page I also based with the alcohol markers. I went over my Brutkuna. The background I did with sunny water-soluble crayons. And I did them on the page and blended on the page with a water brush. And was my son's idea to turn the moon into a wheel of cheese, because it's a mouse. And over here I screwed up with the alcohol marker, and it actually left a very, very terrible mark. And it was my husband's idea to turn it into a crack in the pot, in the teapot. I used some glitter here around the moon, and for the steam, and some other elements here on the door. I enjoyed this. And that's it for my printed pages. If you guys like this video, please indicate that by hitting the like button and subscribing, leaving me a comment. What was your favorite book and what was your favorite page out of the ones I've colored, or pages that you are looking forward to me coloring. Maybe you saw something there that you have the same book and you would like to buddy color with me. You guys can reach me on Instagram. I would love to do that with you. Don't always get a lot of time to color, but I have a feeling that I will prioritize. That will be all for today, guys. You must enjoy your day, enjoy your coloring. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for spending time with me. And now I'm babbling on too long. Bye bye. See you guys next time.